Might be that. I noticed the frame rate in New Atlantis tends to dip at times too, so I wonder if it's a performance thing. I wonder if the tram system has it to where, like, where the tram system move, they have an NPC under it that uses the tram as a hat. I remember that in Fallout 4, like the train in Fallout 4, or it was Fallout 3, in the capital city or capital, like the president's train or whatever it is, presidential train. Like, in order for that to move in the game, they actually have to have an NPC that runs underneath the train and uses it as a hat. That's such a weird, like, game design thing they had to, like, figure out. That's a cool little story.
Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good. Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back?
Yes, I did. Here. No, it was stolen. It was a gift. Take the ring. I wonder how much the ring would be sell for.
Excellent. I'm sure the victim will be pleased to know their property has been returned. You acquitted yourself well again. I dare say you might have a knack for police work.
Can I investigate a murder next time?
You are captain of the UC Vanguard, but still, impressive nonetheless. Here, take this. It's well deserved.
Looks like you still have more for me to do.
How can I help you, Captain?
Any more work, I guess?
I do. Thanks to you, the spaceport is up and running again, which is good for commerce, but also for smugglers.
Yeah.
We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate.
I can find those smugglers for you.
Great. First, speak to one of the technicians over by landing pad B. Ask them if they've noticed any suspicious activity. Once you've gotten a lead, cross-reference their testimony with ship records over at Aegis. When you're done, report back to me with your findings.
Okie dokie. Looking at numbers and shit like that. We're gonna find the spaceport technicians.
There should be a few working on the landing pads. If they don't know anything, move on to another.
Search and
Right now,
seizure.
we don't have any good leads. But if anyone's seen anything, it will give us something to go on.
Right. What about these records?
Remember that job you did for Agent Plato?
Mm-hmm.
They had a reason to call in that favor he owes us. I asked him to pull the names and cargo of every potential smuggling ship that docked in the last month. He said he'll have a slate ready for you to examine.
Cool. How are day-to-day operations going, by the way, buddy?
It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people. Hopefully the recent hires we've had will help solve that.
Hopefully. Alright, how are the smugglers evading contraband scans of those fucking shielded cargoes?
Well, technology-wise, criminals have always been one step ahead.
Oh,
No different now than it was centuries ago. Smugglers often have a fancy shielding or scan jammers that allow them to evade the checks. But luckily, we can still use old-fashioned detective work to track these criminals down.
well, you can always search the ships, make sure there's no hidden cavities and stuff like that, etc., etc. Oh, here. Has there been any fallout from the Terramorph attack?
The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, I still have nightmares of my team turning on one another. Things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did. I've got faith we'll survive this.
Yep.
See you later.
Okay, making sure I'm doing the right mission, because I don't know if they swapped it out or not. So I might be doing something else that I might not want to do. Yep, search and see. Alright. Let's talk to the people first, and then go to the documents, or either or, doesn't matter. They're right next to each other in a way.
Yes? Can I help you?
I don't know, can you?
Can't say I have. When you work a job like this, you see so many ships. They all sort of blend together.
Sounds like suspicious there. So you didn't see anything, huh?
Nope. I just keep my head down and do my job. Speaking of which, I better get back to it.
Well, that was useful. What about you?
Yeah. Yeah?
Alright.
It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I'm beginning to think he was ignoring me.
Probably getting paid off. What's the name of the ship?
That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance.
That's better.
I think it was
Kinda.
UC576B. I do know it's a cargo class transport, if that helps.
Cargo transport.
It's the way the crew handled the cargo. They were being way too delicate. The manifest said they were carrying potatoes, spuds. I don't know what was in those crates, but it certainly wasn't that.
High drugs. Okay, now let's cross-reference whatever the number he said. UC 576B? He said 576B. I have a feeling I need to remember that. He didn't seem very sure.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
576B.
No bounty.
Yeah. 576B. I might not need to memorize that, but yeah. I don't know. 576B. 576B. Yeah, so for those watching the stream right now, nice little heads up that I will be trying to stream every day this week. And it's mainly just going to be the playthrough streams. I'm not going to do any coffee streams quite yet. Mainly because I am going to try and put as much of a dent as I can this week into Starfield. So that way I can kind of like calculate when it is really going to be finished. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, it's mainly me gauging how much more time I have. Because once we only have like the main mission stuff to do, it's probably just gonna be like, I would assume 3 days tops. After that, maybe. Well, I don't know. Well, it's the first playthrough, and it's not like my 7th or 8th playthrough like Skyrim. Because Skyrim, I can finish the main story in like a day or two tops, so that's why I kind of assume I'll add an extra day. I assume. Alright, so I guess we're talking to the same guy. Man, this guy has a lot of things for me.
The fewer people there are thinking about each, you are, of course, welcome at any time here in Mass.
I was told you have a slate for me.
That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you'd be coming to pick it up. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a friend on a classified star station who sent me this list of potential smugglers the other day. Here you are.
576B.
Hope it serves some use.
Hopefully I didn't fuck up the numbers already.
Yep. Every ship on that list has a route that goes through New Atlantis. Not surprising, given we're the biggest port in town. And if they're smuggling stuff there, you can bet your ass they're smuggling stuff here. That's right. Classified station, top secret projects, etc., etc. And from what my intelligence tells me, you've already been on board that station, Captain. So you don't need me to fill in the details.
Alrighty then.
No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are.
That is true.
Keep your eyes open.
Wait a minute. Do I need to look at the slate? Yep. Oh yeah, I need to equip the new helm. Wait a minute. I still have the Dragon Star Force volume in my inventory. Here we go. 576B, Cargo Class Transport, Captain Malawi. Yeah, primary cargo, pure hydroponics potatoes. Well, that checks out when it comes to the guy telling me about that information. So now we need to check the cargo if it's still there to see if it is actually potatoes. Most likely. Go to Nat Station. So we'll have to cross-reference the actual cargo itself. Hopefully they didn't do anything with it. Is it potatoes though? I highly doubt they're doing the Irish treatment. Could be yeah, kind of like with the Prohibition. It's like, oh yeah, we're just shipping potatoes in America, and they were actually shipping in like fucking Irish whiskey and shit. They could be doing the same shit. It's like it's just an Irish like smuggling group. Except Ireland doesn't, you know, come out anymore. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's why I haven't. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Well, thank you. You could have said that in the stream, but thank you. I have a feeling you're a bot, though. If you're not a bot, type in chat. But I have a feeling you're a bot. But thanks for the follow. See, if the person doesn't type in chat in the next, like, 10 to 20 seconds, they were a bot. Because they DM'd me, which is weird. It's always weird when I get a follow and I get an instant DM afterwards. Or I get a DM before that.
How's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope? Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance?
It was... Oh shit, I didn't really look. I don't really remember.
Of course. I'll be here.
I'll look at that slate one more time. Shit. Notes. It was under potential smugglers, right? UC specialist slate. I don't think it was that one. Potential smugglers. It is the ship Annecy.
How's the investigation going? Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance?
It's pretty much the first choice.
Captain Enjai's ship. I think you might have hit the mark here. You had reports of their crew being less than professional on several occasions. Still, being a little rough around the edges isn't exactly a crime. Are you sure it's the right ship?
I'm sure. I can't think of anything else.
Then the next step is searching their cargo for any smuggled contraband. And, as luck would have it, I believe the Anansi has already arrived at landing pad B.
Coincidence.
I'll make the call to have the ship detained until further notice. Your job is to board the ship, locate any illicit goods, and return them here. And if any of the crew puts up a fight, I trust you know what to do.
Oh, I know.
Good luck.
Got a pistol with their name on it in case. Got the long arm of law on my side.
All inquiries and complaints should be directed towards me.
It's a pretty big ship. Pretty sizable. Not as big as mine. A sizable ship. Alright, we got the Annecy. Alright, you cheapskates. What's going on here? Do I have to put a bullet in someone? I better not have to, but we'll find out. Oh. Great, they must have 2 ladders. We got someone on board. Let's make sure it looks like someone has a gun out too. I don't know. Never mind.
Looking for something?
Yes.
What?
Are you sure?
Security. My suggestion?
Crate of contraband.
And pretend you saw nothing.
Well, it looks like you got me, officer.
You are
Guess this means my potato shipping
gunned
days are
out.
numbered. But maybe you'd be willing to give a first-time offender a slap on the carpal bone. I don't suppose you're interested in a deal?
How about your armor? Because I have a feeling your armor might be better than mine. I know bargain with criminals.
Fine. You've made your choice. But now, you'll have to pay for it.
Fuck.
Leave. Don't let him take the ship! I was wondering if this was going to happen. Easy. Now.
Bitches get stitches. Oh, I can't get her armor. I hate that. I don't know why. She was wearing what looked to be some pretty wicked armor, and I can't even grab it. Oh well. I did my best, I guess.
They don't need it now.
Well, let's see what else is in their ship. Might need it. Wait, I like how the credits don't show up. I'll take that too. Dear Lord. That's a lot of, like, weight. To be honest, I think I already have all this stuff in my ship, so we're good. I'll pay for the troubles. I'm gonna go back to my commanding officer and tell him the story. And also deliver the contraband. They paid with their lives. It's not the best way to go. Could have just surrendered over the contraband and get fined. That's all you had to do. No, money is so important. It's like, it's not really... Money is not useful if you're dead, dude. Hopefully carrying contraband isn't gonna...
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
This is UC security business. I'm getting scanned. I guess since I'm carrying something that's mission related, I'm not gonna get fined.
How's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope?
Well,
Holding your breath, well. Good work. Did you find anything?
yes, I did. Got the contraband right here.
Very well done, Captain. Time and time again, you come through for us. Initially, I felt bad for having someone of your rank doing security, but frankly, you're worse than guilt. In any case, I'll have a team move the ship off the landing pad and do a full sweep. Make sure there's no other surprises on board.
You might need to get a morgue officer
And
too.
before I forget, your payment.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Well, looks like that's all his missions for right now. I don't know if he'll have any more for me, but that's good. Back to activities. Speak to Commander Hala, which most likely is UC, or could be something else. Trying to figure out where I got all these missions from, or rumors and stuff like that. It looks like it's UC related. And I'm doing everything for the UC. Bing. Da, da, da. Oh. Make sure I don't have to. Okay, it looks like I'm going directly into the actual mast building, talking to someone at the front desk. I think it was that one guy that recruited me, actually, knowing the position of it. Recruited me to the Vanguard and stuff. Wonder if he has Vanguard missions.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, Commander.
No need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount.
Sweet.
And the credits should be in your account now. But to get into
I didn't get paid for that yet?
a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
I think I've already done that. That's incredibly generous.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment.
Ah.
There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you can help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
I have a feeling this is infinite missions, aren't they? Let's do the Vanguard one.
Suppose that's true. Well, we can remedy that right now. Transferring that to you. Done.
It is mission based.
Coordinates fired on United Colonies craft. You're cleared to use lethal force if necessary.
So, looks like the missions he gives me are... Oh. They're classified as faction quests. Safer skies. I wonder if they're not infinite then.
Sounds like pirates this time, but I'd suggest you be prepared for anything.
I think I just have to jump to whatever planet they're near. I'll do that real quickly and see if it shows up. I have a feeling like, I probably won't do all these. But it would be nice to get some more brownie points with the Vanguards too. Even though I already have enough brownie points for the Vanguards.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard! Oh shit, what the fuck? 1 second. Where are they? Oh, they're behind me. 1 second. This thing doesn't move too well.
Enemy's their shield system is damaged.
Yeah.
Enemy's grav drive to say targets lost their shield.
Nice. Oh yeah, I have guns in the back of my ship. So, that helps. Yeah, since I haven't actually done any space combat with the ship, like, it moves like a fucking tank, but it hits like a tank too. So, I don't mind. Did in fact, we took almost no damage. Pretty damn good too. Already moves faster than the Black Hawk. It just doesn't have maneuverability like the Black Hawk though. Since it is a bigger ship. Alright, I'm gonna report back in. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. No, since I finished that, I think... Oh, wait a minute. I guess I don't have to report back in. Okay, I see what they did there. Okay, let's do... Keep cleaning up the activities. Speak with Kelton Frush. So it could be Frush. There's no accent though, and I don't think they use accents. So I don't know if it is accented. See what else Starfield has to offer before I continue the faction quest and main story. So far this is going faster than I thought. So, but that's why I kind of predicted, well, at least when it comes to activities, but I was expecting like an activity gets activated and then it leads into this giant like quest line. So far none of it has been giant. I'm totally okay with that because there's already enough things in this game. Some of them, most of them have been good. Oh, is this the scientist dude? Yeah, I've been meaning to report back to him. Hopefully 24 hours have passed. If not, I can try and find a bench that I can sit on. Which, hey, cool. Yeah, just in case.
Ah, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
So you're still hard at work.
Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse.
Green thumb.
The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
So what kind of problem is it?
I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But
a solution,
I mean. Relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it.
Of course.
Personnel issues, if you understand me. What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Alright, they persuade him. Alright, let's get to work.
Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process.
Okay. Outskirts of the city, huh? Well, let's get to that. Is he not that far away? Well, that would be nice if he's not too far. Out on a limb. As in a tree. Did the tree attack him? Yep, looks good to me. Must be like a